If you are a K-pop fan, you must have heard about the recent dating news involving top idol group members. Evidence such as matching tattoos, clothes, and in-ear monitors has spread online.
Yo, people are detectives. Detectives. In-ear monitor. Wow. I gotta give them props for the effort, though.
Interestingly, the entertainment agencies representing the involved stars have remained silent about the whole matter, neither denying nor confirming the rumors. Following the news, a group of angry fans staged a truck protest in front of HYBE and SM Entertainment's headquarters in Seoul.
What are you talking about? They have... If you want to date someone and get married, live as their name, Kim Min Jung, not as aespa Winter. Wow. Yo, do you know how thoughtful you gotta be to rent a truck and pay for that? Do these people have money like that? Like, you just... I thought Korea was in a recession. I really thought Korea was in a recession.
And SM Entertainment's headquarters in Seoul. Attention has also turned to aespa Karina's past relationship. Back in February last year, Karina confirmed that she's in a romantic relationship with actor Lee Jae-wook, but after facing intense backlash from her fandom, she posted a handwritten apology, and the two stars ended up parting ways after about 5 weeks.
So, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I lived in Korea for almost a decade and a half. My Korean language skills would be so much better if I had any interest in K entertainment. I don't watch K dramas. I'm trying to. I'm trying to watch more K dramas for listening. K-pop, nah. So I'm not a K-pop fan like that at all. I'm just trying to give you my perspective. Why do they have to grab a Daiso pad and do handwritten apologies for having a dating life? That is crazy to me.
Why do Korean fans get so sensitive when it comes to their idols dating?
연애를 하게 되면은 활동에 지장이 많이 갈까봐 그런 것 같아요. 뭔가 팬들한테 좋아해주는 감정을 아이돌은 냈는데 거기에서 이제 이미 사귀는 사람이 있다고 하니까 실망감은 조금 있을 수는 있을 것 같아요.
아이돌을 좋아하는 연령층.
But they're not saying why. Yet. Maybe yet. They're not saying why idols are not allowed to date someone and why they feel let down. Do you want to know what I'm thinking as I'm watching this, and the more I think about it? K-pop idols are not music. They're more of like a fantasy. They're selling something else. They're not selling music. They're selling a fantasy, and to keep that fantasy alive, they gotta be single. So I guess their fans feel like even though there is no chance that they have a chance. I don't know. K-pop fans, please help me because I don't know.
층이 조금 어린 친구들이다 보니까 이제 그 친구들은 아이돌을 대리 남자친구 혹은 여자친구처럼 생각하는 경향이 있어서 그 사람들이 실제로 연애를 하게 되면 약간 실망감을 가지고 뭔가 팬들에 대한 뭐 배신이라고 생각하고 좀 그런 경향이 있는 것 같습니다. 저도 중고등
Koreans talk about betrayal very, very often. And again, I think it comes from the Yu-Gi-Oh community group culture, Confucianism. Betrayal is a very heavy topic here. And revenge. Koreans love betrayal and revenge. I don't know. It's like a very common topic that gets discussed here in Korea.
고등학생 때는 엄청 좋아하는 친구들이 있었는데 그때도 이제 뭐 열애설이나 그런 게 터지면 학교에서 하루 종일 우울해하고 막 탈덕하고 그런 친구들이 좀 많았던 것 같아요.
But international fans had different opinions on this.
For me, I think they should date. We are human beings. You need to be touched. Sometimes you need a hug. You need a kiss. We are not robots. We are humans.
And of course, and if they don't do it, they just pretend they're not. So
Yeah.
it's not gonna be beneficial for anyone because they're gonna do it hiding, and then someone is gonna figure it out.
We don't care. We don't care. I think the K-pop, they call them stans, are mostly Korean because of that culture. As you can see in that, we don't care. Just give us the music. Give us the entertainment. We don't need a fantasy sold with the music. I think Korean fans, they need a fantasy sold, packaged together with the music. We don't care.
Now it's gonna be a major scandal. So just like they should do it because it's part of like growing up and being a human being.
And at the end of the day, you want to get married, you want to start a family. So how cute would it be that you get to see that? I think it's different because of the Korean culture. I'm from the Caribbean. She's from Brazil. And in the culture there is very different. How we treat the famous people, the idols, is like, okay, go for it. Like, who cares? Live your...
By the way, like back home, forget about the dating. Koreans go through a lot of scandals. Like, if they wear like the wrong brand, or if they buy something or do something or jailwalk, and it's like a huge scandal. America? Shooting each other, fighting each other, divorced, married, kids out of wedlock. Doesn't matter what they do. They can. I find that we are very forgiving, very, very, very forgiving, and they can come back in the industry whenever they want. Like Chris Brown had his incident, and now it's like totally forgotten.
Your life.
Are you guys armies?
We are Army, yes.
You guys heard about the
We did, yes.
So what were the international fans' reaction like?
You know, I think it's actually mixed. The younger fans, I do feel like, at least where we're from, they were a little upset as well. They want to feel like Jungkook could be theirs. But I think overall, Army wants them to be happy.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And if that
Army
means
wants them to be
dating,
happy.
so be it.
Yeah.
K-pop fans develop a strong emotional bond with their idols by sharing in the star's growth, daily life, and feelings, while entertainment agencies amplify this sense of closeness through fan events, personalized content, merchandise, and more. Thus, when their favorite members get caught up in dating rumors, fans often feel as if their investment and efforts are being dismissed, and as if their relationship with the idols is breaking. Now,
You've heard me say this before. Korea is a very intense culture. It's a very intense culture. For example, I'll give you an opposite. Like, my mom's from Jamaica. Jamaica's a very chill culture. There's no Bali. People are really relaxed over there. Korea doesn't. Most Koreans are very intense. I'll give you an example. Koreans are very intense about dating. Right? Whatever Koreans do, it's intense. Dating is intense. Drinking is intense. Driving is intense. Studying is intense. Whatever Koreans do tends to have more of an intensive flair to it. And the music industry, from what I've heard from people, is also the same. In America, you will also hear about artists, how they're getting abused and their contracts are terrible, and how like the agencies and the labels are exploiting them. So in Korea, that can only be more intensified, I'm assuming. I don't have any insider information like that. But from what I've heard about people and how the agencies have so much control over the artist in Korea, I heard it's like totally ridiculous.
to prevent this, Korean entertainment agencies included dating bans and contracts since the early days of K-pop, and over time, this has become an unspoken rule within the industry. However, as times change, more and more fans are starting to respect their idols' private lives and support them. How would you feel if your favorite K-pop idol were dating someone?
Would not care at all. But again, I think it's a more of a fantasy and a dream being sold within the music and the entertainment. It's not just entertainment for them. I feel like the entertainment line has been blurred and crossed over when it comes to their fans. Much more intense. And again, we gotta jump into some of these comments. So one comment said, they're not fans, they act like stalkers and predators. With the artist companies do for money is awful and horrifying. I've heard a lot I don't know why that a lot of the K-pop fans give off, and I know it's not everybody, very, very small percentage, but more than other countries, give off a stalker vibe. They give off a stalker vibe. Like, in America, the stalkers for celebrities, they're not stalkers. They're more like trying to rob you. Like, you hear about artists and football players and basketball players, how their house gets robbed all the time. Not necessarily stalked. It's not like a being stalked. It's more about trying to get some money from you. Where, I don't know, like the predators are trying to, like, they think they're in a relationship with them or something. I don't know. Another comment says, I blame the K-pop industry for enabling the delusional fans by telling them that they are idols. That is one thing I have never understood. They do not call them artists. They call them idols. And I never liked that word. I've never liked that word. An idol is like a god. Godlike. And I don't think you should be treating a person like an idol. But again, it's a different language. I don't know if it has the same nuance. But I've never liked that word. And I think this person is right. When you treat someone like an idol, now the line is totally blurred. By telling fans that they are idol lovers and marketing to them as products. Listen, if you're an artist, the quicker you understand that you are not a person, that you are a commodity and you are being sold, the quicker you can be successful. It's the quicker you can be successful. It's not that you're not human. It's that what you're producing is a commodity that is to be sold. That's basically what you are producing and what you are. In Korea, it's a lot more packaged and manufactured than in the States, I feel. But hey, many times a fan doesn't like the fact that his favorite star is dating someone else. It's all about a fantasy. As I said, I think it's a fantasy. I think the line has long been blurred. And I think people are looking at these idols much more than an artist, someone making music for them and entertainment. Lines are very, very blurred. But please, K-pop fans, you let me know down below. As always, you can find the free K360 newsletter down below. It's free. Find out what's happening in Busan and every other city happening in Korea. Also, Busan Cheat Day Party happening at the Bay 101 May 30th. This is for the workout community. Click down below for more information. See you in the next video.